Welcome to the monthly meditation. We are so glad that you're here with us. And as we always do, we'd like to start by focusing ourselves, going inward, and closing our eyes, and letting go of all of the worries and the cares of the day, and to set our intentions as to what we'd like to receive during this meditation. And as we are focusing ourselves inward, I'll be playing the crystal pyramid. And when you are ready, bring yourself back to the outer world, centered and grounded, and ready to receive what is for your highest good.
Once again, welcome to the monthly meditation. This is David and Deborah, and we are so glad you are here. The meditation is untangling the energetic threads of our life, which is really important at this time with all that's happening in the world, the inpouring energies raising the frequency that affects each of our lives. We have often spoken about the incoming energies pouring forth upon the planet, raising the frequency of both Mother Earth and all of those upon the earth. That was part of the focus of the monthly meditation, merging with Mother Earth and the essence of Gaia. These inflowing energies bring us closer to our connection with the incoming new dimension, and our planet closer to the frequencies and dimension of the new Earth. With that said, there are many different types of energies pouring in simultaneously, each focused on a different facet of humankind's spiritual evolution and growth, yet all interrelated to our individual and collective upward spiritual journey of our earthly soul group. The same is true of the inpouring earth energies raising the frequency of this planet. Some energies are more focused on the inner earth and core, and others are finely tuned to help with the earth's crust. Some energies are attuned to the waters of the oceans. Still, others are for the fairies and energetic nature spirits, so they too may better do their part in tending to Mother Earth, and on and on. All of these incoming energies from the higher dimensions are perfectly aligned and tuned, harmoniously achieving their divine purposes. The universe and Mother Earth each respond effortlessly to these incoming energies for the highest good. Now, these incoming energies that are pouring forth upon our soul group also dovetail into the energetic threads of our individual life, because each of us is part of the soul group. With that said, the perfect harmony and alignment of the incoming soul group and earthly energies are not always the experience we have with the energy threads of our life. Our interaction and response to the energetic threads of our life is sometimes affected by the challenges we face in life, that is, our own lesser beliefs and emotional baggage. We don't always think clearly. Just like Mother Earth, each of us has numerous simultaneous threads of energies operating in our daily life. Some are associated with the many relationships we have, others with our occupational focus, some with our social endeavors and hobbies. There are several other threads affecting life activities that we may not even think about. The number of energetic threads operating in our life in this way are extensive. They are also naturally intertwined with one another, sometimes to the point of being entangled because of our life challenges. These energetic thread entanglements can cause us to become inhibited, remain overly engaged with mental and emotional focuses, as well as activities, occupations, relationships, and so on, that do not serve our highest good. They may not even be of interest to us. Curiously, we may be fully aware of the situation, yet unable to figure out how to change it. With this in mind, years ago there was an older lady in Germany who was a gifted spiritual practitioner with a unique skill. People would come from all over the world just to see her. The waiting list to have an appointment was over a year long. She would untangle the energetic life threads of each person who came to her for a session. She would clear a person's old energetic life threads that were no longer needed and untangle the remaining ones. When she had finished, the energetic threads of a person's life were in better harmony with the energies and higher pathways of their life plan. After a short session, each person who visited this gifted lady found their life changed, sometimes dramatically. It is now time for us to untangle the energetic threads of our life, just as the spiritual German lady did years ago. During this meditation, you will be going to your special place of beauty, where you will spend some time enjoying its fragrance and splendor. From there, you will go to the sacred circle, which acts as a portal where you may see or visit any place in creation. You will then step into the sacred circle where you will be lifted to a higher plane or dimension, an abode of solace, a homing place for your soul. There you will connect with your high self. Once connected to your high self, you will then connect with the divine. Next, you will be brought to a scene where you will meet the high self of the German lady who untangled the energetic threads of people's lives. She will show you the many energetic threads of your life and how they flow, then show you which are intertwined as well as those that are entangled. You will be shown which threads serve your present and future life purposes, as well as those that are no longer for your highest good. Working together, she will first assist you in aligning and untangling these energetic threads so they are in proper order for the work ahead. She will then assist you in removing those energetic threads that are no longer part of or in harmony with the energies of the higher pathways of your life plan. Finally, she will assist you to activate and properly energize each of the threads so they are finely tuned and in harmony with the corresponding energies of the higher pathways of your life plan. You will then spend some time further immersing yourself in the energies of these life threads as well as your life plan. You may also use this opportunity to ask the German spiritual lady any questions you may have about her work or find out more about your life plan and path. All right, if you haven't already done so, find yourself a comfortable position. When we get to our special place of beauty, Deborah will be playing her crystal harp, a beautiful instrument, while we are there. All right. Relax as you sit comfortably. Your energies flow more smoothly if your arms and legs are not crossed. Close your eyes. Inhale deeply and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. Breathe normally in between deep breaths. Feel your body begin to relax. Any tension just flows away. Inhale deeply again and hold your breath. Then exhale with a sigh. You become aware of the joy, peace, and calm that completely surround you. Tranquility permeates your being. Inhale deeply one more time and hold your breath. And when you are ready, then exhale with a sigh. Feel yourself going deeper as your body begins to tingle. As each muscle relaxes, you are infused with a sense of soothing and permeating calmness. Feel the warmth of blood filling the capillaries and spreading throughout your body. I am going to count backward from 15 to 1 as you go even deeper. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, going deeper and deeper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel yourself going deeper and deeper. 4, 3, 2, 1. You are now extremely relaxed, safe, secure, and comfortable. Your body is floating in a state of complete calm and peace. Imagine yourself in your special place of beauty. You might be wandering through a forest, smelling the scent of the trees, tiptoeing through an enchanted jungle, rambling along a quiet stream, exploring the mountaintops, walking by the ocean and feeling the sand beneath your feet, or sitting quietly in a beautiful meadow, inhaling the sweet aroma of wildflowers. Once more, you become aware of yourself in your special place of beauty. Your attention is drawn to a large sacred circle a short distance from where you are. You go over to see it up close. As you look upon its flawless design, you become aware that it serves as both a holographic viewing area and a portal you can use to see and visit other places and realms. A large misty sphere begins to form in the middle of the circle. Faint at first, it slowly becomes more and more like a dense fog that glows with a mystic energy. It calls to you to enter into it. You step into the circle, and sensing its benevolent essence, you slowly enter into the middle of the mist. You feel the energies of your being begin to quicken. Then to raise in frequency and intensity. You feel as though you are moving upward, higher and higher through the layers and octaves of higher etheric planes. Suddenly, It feels as though you have traversed through a hidden dimensional veil, one that feels dreamily familiar. Your being feels as though it has risen to such a height that time and space no longer have the same meaning, if they have any meaning at all. You have entered the higher plane of your natural being, one of the homing places of your high self. It feels serene and blissful, a place where you can drop all of your outer facades and let them fall away into the mist. You can be your true self here, unencumbered by the forces operating at the level of your earthly existence. It takes a few moments for your senses to become accustomed to this higher plane, this unique place. Take a few moments to look around and explore this higher vista. Suddenly, a being appears before you. You realize that it is your high self, your being's connection with the divine, your God self. You have a burning desire to connect with your high self, that magnificent being of light of your higher nature. Energetic lines of light begin to flow from the body of your high self and connect to the corresponding place on your physical body. You notice, as you are connecting to your high self, you are being filled with intense white light. Allow the connecting lines to continue to form until the process stops on its own. You are now completely connected to the High Self and radiating brilliant white light. The energetic lines allow you to communicate through the many connections to your High Self. These energetic connections between your body and your High Self are there to support your spiritual growth and keep you continuously grounded and spiritually and emotionally centered. You are full of joy, happiness, and peace. Take a few moments to commune with your High Self. You become aware that a brilliant golden light is streaming into your heart center and then begins to fill your whole being with brilliant golden light. This golden light is the light of blessing and love from the divine. Take a few moments to fully absorb this radiant golden light and feel the divine presence. Once again, you become aware of the presence of the divine, your High Self, guides, and any other angels and light beings that surround you. You can feel their loving and kind radiance as your energies blend and flow together. You then feel your being's energies flowing in perfect resonance with the divine, your High Self, and with all of the beings that surround you that allow for perfect communication, even if it's purely energetic or nonverbal. Slowly, you become completely surrounded by a neutral mist as a scene begins to form before you. The high self of an older German lady appears before you. You know that she is the one who untangled energetic life threads on Earth. Take a moment to introduce yourself and get to know this beautiful being standing before you. She then touches both of her shoulders with her opposite hands, then opens them outward. Suddenly, a full 3D rendering of all the energetic threads related to your earthly life appear before you. Take a moment to look at it. Then, you both walk over to the rendering of these energetic threads as she explains how they flow, how they are intertwined and affect each other. Next, she shows you which threads are part of your present and future life path, as well as those that no longer serve your highest good. She then turns to you and explains that together you will both align and untangle this complex arrangement of energetic life threads so they are in proper order for the important work you will be doing. She turns to you and opens her hand to give you a special instrument for working on these energetic life threads. As you take the special instrument from her hand, you receive a warm flow of energy from her being at the same time. Suddenly, you know exactly what to do. She smiles at you and says, "Let us work together to align and untangle these energetic life threads. Let yourself be naturally guided as you entangle and align them." You both proceed diligently. You become aware that you both are well suited to work together. Feel free to ask her questions as you do this important work. You both finish the last bits of work. She smiles at you and says, "Everything looks in perfect alignment." She says, "Using the same instrument, remove all of the energetic threads that I show you, as they are either no longer in harmony or part of your higher pathways of your life plan." As you both begin, she tells you that these energetic threads can inhibit and affect you from naturally following your soul's high path. She says, "It is for your highest good that we remove them as you both proceed together." She beams at you with loving approval. You have done well. We are almost finished. She says, now I will show you how to activate and properly energize all of the remaining life threads so they are finely tuned and in harmony with one another, as well as in perfect accord with the higher pathways of your life plan. She shows you what to do as you activate and energize all of the energetic life threads to operate in perfect harmony. She says, it is done. You can see, sense, and feel all of your energetic life threads pulsating and resonating in perfect harmony with the higher pathways of your life plan. Now, spend some time to immerse yourself in the energies emanating from your perfectly tuned, energetic life threads. You may also use this opportunity to ask her any questions you may have. She says, "It is almost time to leave." She gives you a blessing, followed by a closing benediction. You become aware of yourself once again at the sacred circle. Thank the divine for all that you have been shown and experienced, and for the wonderful opportunity to untangle, align, and refine your energetic life threads so you may more naturally pursue and follow your soul's high path here on earth. When you are ready, project yourself back to the outer world, feeling free and released, aligned, centered and grounded, and connected and resonating with the energetic life threads in your higher life plan. You are aware of the guidance and wisdom in your life. You are filled with a sense of peace, love, joy, and harmony. When you are ready, return gently to the outer world. Now, as everyone's coming back, for those that journal, this would be a good point to press the pause on this recording so you can journal it while everything is fresh, and then press play again as we get ready to finish up. All right, well, everyone is slowly coming back. Before we continue our daily activities, it's really important that we protect ourselves. What happens when we meditate, chant, or do any spiritual activity is our auras become really puffy. It's kind of a word I borrowed from my friend, as many of you know. And what happens is we're very open. So what we need to do is put some protection around us so that we can remain connected and grounded, radiating the light that's coming in for the benefit of others. So now, imagine you're surrounded by a bubble of light at the width of your aura. However wide you see that, that's how wide it is, going above your head and beneath your feet. Now fill that bubble with white light. See it filled with white light, brilliant white light, the light of protection, the Christ light, the light of our crystalline Christ bodies. Now on the outside of your bubble of light, see a thin layer of indigo blue. It's an extra layer of protection. It is called the spiritual armor of light. Now the white light, when anything discordant from anyone or anything comes in, the white light all by itself will dissolve anything discordant. The indigo blue adds an extra layer. Oftentimes it'll dissolve or just bounce off, but it will not touch us. Now the white light is pouring in from above, flowing in through our head. And with that, now imagine a shaft of light at the width of your aura, starting at the level of your heart or your heart chakra, going down through your feet and anchoring in the center of the earth. See it, visualize it, intend it, and it will happen. Intention alone will make it happen. This is our grounding. This grounds us to Mother Earth, keeping us centered here in our daily activities as we go about our day. Now imagine beautiful Mother Earth energy flowing up through the shaft, through our feet, in our legs, and then swirling around the torso of our body. Feel that loving energy from Mother Earth, again grounding us to Mother Earth, keeping us grounded and centered, focused while we go about our daily activities. Once again, imagine a shaft of light, the width of your aura, well, however wide you see that, starting at the level of your heart chakra, going up through your head, through the layers of your being, traversing the center of the universe, and anchoring in the center of creation. Again, see it, visualize it, feel it, intend it, and it will happen. Now see a shaft of light coming down from the center of creation, going through the center of the universe, down through the layers of your being, through your crown chakra, going through your body, mixing with Mother Earth energy, and then going down into your feet, into the earth. This allows us to be spiritually centered and connected, receiving guidance from the divine, from our higher guidance, the etheric realm, our guides, the angels, the archangels. It flows down to allow us to be simultaneously connected to our divine guidance and centered to Mother Earth, being both spiritual and functional at the earthly plane at the same time. This is the walk of the masters. Spiritually centered, and simultaneously grounded. And now we thank our guides, our high selves, the angels, the archangels, the light beings that have come from afar, the countless other beings, the jinn, where the word genie comes from, the Elohim, all these brilliant beings that have come for us to facilitate our highest good. And now, as we get ready to close, Deborah will play her instrument. From both Deborah and I, namaste. Go with the blessings of the divine.